to show you something real special. Steve Stricker, Tiger Woods, okay? Now, especially Mr. Stricker, who has got that really easy looking golf swing. I'm going to give you 3 really good, easy steps to make that golf swing. It's great for beginners. It's uncomplicated, right? So one of the very first things is how to get set up. And what I mean by that is the arm assembly. You'll see Steve, he doesn't get set up with the right arm on top of the left. You always see the right arm under the left. The way for you to feel that right away, guys, is this first step, is take the club out in front of you. I got my hands about, shoulder high, and then I lift it up vertical, and I fold it level to the ground. My right elbow, if you notice, just folded straight down. It's like so cool. So this is actually the top of the swing and impact. That's crazy, right? What I mean by that is, if I go here, fold it, turn, and tilt down, there you go. I'm on plane here, and also I'm at impact. So we want something that's not complicated, that's easy to follow. So that's first step, is how to get the arm assembly set up. First thing you do is you put the club and the left arm in line with each other, like Mr. Stricker. Just let the arm swing in underneath to the other one, and you can see, again, my left arm is above the right arm is folded at the elbow, a little closer to the ribs than the left arm, okay? The second tip is how to golf swing. So the second tip is, once you have the arm assembly, it's strictly that you're just moving the club away with a little pivot of the lower body, allowing the right elbow to start folding. And as the right elbow folds, the right forearm starts to elevate into the right shoulder, okay? And it's such a smooth operator. It's like from here, a little clearing of the hips and a little setting of the right elbow, bending the wrist into place, okay? So again, first things first, get it set here, get that feeling of the right elbow below the left. You can see a little window here. That helps with the path of the club going inward. Start to fold the right elbow a little bit, and the right forearm starts to elevate up. Okay, that's the Stricker model right there. It's also the Tiger model. You'll see Tiger blend that takeaway where it just looks like, if you take this like another, like a suitcase, holding it right under here, just like this, okay? Little fingertips, right? And you just tell yourself, look, if I just softly pull the tips of my fingers up, it starts to elevate the shaft and put it on plane, and everything's in order. So that's a wonderful little tip and a great feel for you. For you that are out there thinking that you want to keep the club in front of the hands and cock it up this way, you're just taking yourself off plane, and it's super difficult to get it all arranged down at the bottom. So we get into the Stricker model and the Tiger Woods model. It's the folding of the elbow, lifting of the right arm as you pivot. So a little blend of that pivot, lift of the arm, and we're set. Okay? So that's easy 1, 2. And now the third one, which is super underlooked. That's why I have this brown stick here. Okay? A little later in the video, I'm going to talk about the sweep release. And the sweep release is out of the Golf Machine book. And it explains, that book is incredible. It's, probably not understood or even known by much of you out there. And I highly recommend that you check out some videos at paulgormergolf.com that are on the golfing machine that'll help you get better. And that's what it's all about. That's why I make these videos, guys. So definitely leave some comments and things about this. But again, the most underlooked portion of the golf swing, as far as analyses go, are what's going on halfway down. Once the club gets under the hands, where is everything? Should I be, like this brown stick is in between my feet and the ball, should I be out in front of that stick, getting back to the plane line, down to the bottom of the swing, or should it be even with the stick and then moved out? It's not what Tiger does, and it is definitely not what Stricker does. These guys, I'm going to show you this. Matter of fact, we're going to take a look at Tiger Woods right over here and take a look at where the bottom of the swing is relative to his target line.
1 spoonful of honey with cinnamon before bed equals 0 memory collapse. The secret, the billion.
All right, so here's Stricker's buddy, Tiger. They played a lot of golf together. And Tiger is also one of those, the back of his right wrist is really mild as far as hinging. There's no vertical cocking either. So as he goes up, you're going to notice, like we were doing before, he does keep his club head, although this angle is a little kitty corner, this way. So the angle is not quite the same. But we're going to do that circle again here. And what you're going to notice is that Tiger's club head is, again, just kind of moving up with the shaft like that suitcase drill I showed you guys. And then check this out. Well, for one thing, his wrist setting is just, geez, it's immaculate. From right here, look at the back of the glove. It doesn't change angles. The wrist doesn't flex, doesn't extend. It's not massively cocking. And he's hitting a 3-iron right here, just a soft setting of that right wrist. But check this out. Here we go. So now the triangle of the arms is uncoiling, unwinding, and you can see how the club head, again, is under the hands on the toe line, not out in front. So most guys are trying to get this baby out on the plane out here, okay? And Tiger's well under the plane. The hands are going down that plane. You see the yellow line for the hand path, but the club must, as you're viewing this, look to the left of it and under. And it doesn't get out to the yellow line until strike. So that club is lagging behind the arms. And right there, it's coming in like Stricker from the inside. It's right on the sweet spot. Beautiful Tiger release. This is from the Genesis about 3 years ago now. And we hope to see Tiger back out there this year, 2025. All right. His target line. So take a look at Tiger Woods here, and especially halfway down. You're going to see that his club head is underneath his hands right next to his right leg. What I mean by that is he's set up to this golf ball. Tiger's coming down and his club head is underneath the hands, well away from the ball. Okay? From there, he's pivoting and letting it go even more. The same with Stricker, right? So if you want to hit easy draws, you just allow that sweep release to take form. And the sweep release, like I mentioned in the golfing machine, is an undoing of the angles that you had put in the backswing. So the backswing, we're folding the right elbow, we're pivoting, lifting the right forearm up to the right shoulder, and there we go. Well, in the sweep release, it's like undoing the elbow, undoing the right forearm, and coming in so that the club head is underneath the hands in between the ball and your feet. And you'll see how easy it is to come from the inside. And if you want to hit some draws and make it super easy, this is how you do it. Let's look at Mr. Stricker now, as he is the model. And you're going to see Steve go back. He's got the right arm underneath the left as you look here. And as he starts taking it away, there's a little bit of hip pivot and body motion winding up. The right elbow starts to flex a little bit. That right wrist is bending a little bit this way. As he goes up, the right forearm starts to lift, and he's on plane. Now, on the way down, this is where it gets crazy good, as you're going to start to see Steve's club head fall under his hands, well away from the golf ball. And this is where, if you just keep unwinding. All right, guys, so here's a really simple golf swing. I mean, if you set your arms up like this, where the left arm's more off your body than the right is bent at the elbow, the triangle of the arms is now not really a triangle. So the arms aren't on top of each other. So Steve takes this back. You can see the arms are making that triangle yet again, where the club is staying within the triangle like a Y. So there's no real loading of the wrists or anything. They're just kind of moving the club away with the pivot. And as you see here, this is the really, really cool part that I was talking to you guys, like no one really talks about. It's like, you can imagine if there was a water bottle right down here in the ground, okay? Steve is going back between his feet and the golf ball, and you'll notice where the club is. It's under his hands, right? It doesn't really get up to his hands until a little bit later when it's near the shaft over his toe line. Okay, so this is important to take a look at, because this is what I was mentioning earlier about the downswing. What do I mean? Well, look at that red circle. We got his club going through there on the way up, and then as he starts to transition downward, you're going to notice that the club head falls down under the right forearm and under the hands. So it's under the hands right there. I'll draw a little circle for that one. You can see it's well under the hands and very close directionally towards his toe line, right? And his toes are right down there. Now the next phase, boom, he's back in that original circle where he went up. So they got the water bottle down there, and you go twice. Put a water bottle down there, guys. It's like, bam, just go over, the top of there, come down, and really you got to gaze over there. You got to look. You got to figure out, whoa, gosh, I'm dropping my club low to the side of me. That's right. And then as it sweeps in from there to the ball, you can see that. A nice inward arc. Look at the triangle of the arms. They are now still with that right arm bent, even a bigger window, and delivering that club with that beautiful draw he plays. It's uncomplicated. I'll just get it coming down, up and down. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Shaft rises a little bit. That's when you get your path from the inside. Can you see that? So you always want to feel like the club's underneath the hands here. And as you start coming in, you can see the width I have in here. And that's going to help me deliver into the back of that ball every time nicely. So I'm really excited that you guys follow along here. Let me know with your comments, and if you have an idea for another video I might make for you, let me know about that too. Hey guys, are you experiencing difficulties with your golf game? Did you know there are 3 major league systems that are used on the tour today, where the real-time adjustments are made by the tour players so that they can shoot better scores under the extreme conditions, and so can you. So just click the link down below. It'll take you to a free quiz. We'll determine which system is better for you so that you can hit your goals and